Pecan Tree Line Lane, I'm Larry Marble, and it's time for a big old heaping helping of ag information. You're listening to our program courtesy of the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at futures moves from Friday. After Thursday's steep sell-off, cotton futures closed Friday with between 29 and a 43-cent bounce for December. That left the board 1.3% below last Friday's close. The soy complex ended the Friday session mixed as soy meal showed the afternoon strength to the end with $1.30 to $1.80 recovery. Beans extended the midday loss, closing 22 to 29 and a quarter cents in the red. Wheat markets closed off the lows, but still mainly red. Kansas City futures closed the last day of the week with a 9 and a quarter to a 13.5 cent loss. Corn futures went into the weekend 1.98 to 2.5% in the loss column. Seasonal weakness was compounded by Friday's reports that the EPA was recommending that the White House lower the renewable fuels blending requirement within the official 2021 level that has been announced. Going into the weekend, lean hog futures recovered 27 to $1.70 from their Thursday drop. At the close of Friday's session, live cattle futures were 22 to 90 cents in the black. August feeders were 97 cents higher week to week. And for the day, 75 to 260 in the black at the close. Neighbor, there's your futures moves. Neighbor, this portion of Down on the Farm brought to you by PMI Kerrville, 103 Lafayette, 830-367-7473. PMI. Pipe, steel, and fencing. Pipe, valves, or fittings. Plates, sheet, channel, beam, culverts, purlins, fencing, and supplies. They now stock new pipe and casings. Find them again. PMI Kerrville, 103 Lafayette, 830-367-7473. Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves from Friday. The pork carcass cutout value for Friday afternoon, 214 weaker at 119.26. The bellies were the weakest with a $16.82 drop to 211.05. Federal slaughter through Saturday estimated at 2.52 million head. That is 45,000 above last week, but trails the same week last year by 173,000. Year-to-date slaughter remains 1.4% below last year's pace at 81.113. Wholesale box prices quoted at $345.06 for the choice, $318.53 for the select. The choice box was $343 higher, the select $212. Cattle on feed report showed 11.29 million head, 2.29% below last year. USDA saw 1.6 million placed and 1.9 million head marketed. We're on the line with Sam from D&D. Sam, I've never seen as much Stay Tough fence in my whole life.
That's right, Larry. Right now we have the largest supply of American T-post and the largest supply of Stay Tough fencing in Texas.
Tell us how to take advantage of all that product.
All you got to do, Larry, is call me at 830-379-7340. And that's for one of our friendly staff members.
We are on the line with Ken Jordan Cattle Auction. It's Sunday evening, about 7:45. We're getting ready for a Mason sale Monday. What's it looking like?
You bet, Larry. We're getting a pretty good run. A little over 600 head already on the yards tonight, about 50 cows, 10 or 15 bulls. So we're kind of looking at 800, 850, something in that range. So it looks to be a good run. The market's still very strong as we continue throughout last week, Larry.
Now we have our regular sale in San Saba Thursday. What's it looking like?
Well, a pretty good run. I've got one set of cattle already know coming in. There's 180-something head of calves. There'll be about half steers, half heifers, Angus, black baldy. Really, really good cattle coming out near the Snore area. So we have that. Then 2 or 3 other groups that are coming. And so I look for a pretty good run for Thursday. The way it's shaping up, Larry.
Good. And quickly remind people about the opportunities Saturday.
You bet, Larry. We got a good run. Over 2,300 head consigned. I think we got around 2,600, something in that range. A lot of good bred cows, bred heifers, open heifers, and pairs that'll be offered there. And so that'll be Saturday starting at 10 o'clock, Larry.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Ken.
You bet. Call us at area code 325-372-5159. Also, all our updated information, a lot of pictures and things on those cattle for the Saturday sale will be on our website at jordancattle.com, Larry.
Remember, neighbors, MG Building Materials has 5 locations. MG in San Antonio's at 2651 Southwest Military Drive. MG in Corpus, they're on Padre Island Drive, 7436 Padre Island Drive. MG Building Materials, Uvalde, 2301 East Main. The store in beautiful downtown Kerrville on Memorial Drive, 2202 is the street number. And MG Building Materials in Pleasanton, 1734 West Oak Lawn. Now, I know you can't remember them all, so go to mgbuildingmaterials.com for details. We're on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock. We're talking about the sheep and goat sale coming Tuesday, the cattle sale coming Wednesday. Sean, what's happened this weekend?
It's been kind of quiet all weekend, Larry, but I'm still thinking we'll get somewhere around 3 to 4 on the sheep and goat ends, and cattle end. Hoping we'll get somewhere between 1,000 to 1,500. We're supposed to have some pretty good weather all week, so I'll be able to get them in. Hopefully get them moved out.
You had great sales last week. Remind us of the numbers you had, both sheep and goats and cattle.
We have around 2,500 sheep and goats and around 1,000 cattle, so numbers were good this time of year, I guess. What's out there, so hoping for another good run this week in Fredericksburg.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can reach us 830-997-4394.
We appreciate it, Sean. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Never This Portion of Down on the Farm is brought to you by PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, pipemovers.com. The location in High. Call Keno at 830-868-0200. That's PMI High. Neighbor, we're on the line with Leo Casas. Leo, how are you today?
Good, Larry. Well, normally we are coming from a hot, dry summer moving into the hurricane season where we normally get rainfall and temperatures cool off a little. And to this year, it's a little different. We're moving from a very mild and very wet summer moving into the hurricane season and milder temperatures, and it's a really nice place to be for a change. Grass conditions, of course, are superb. We've got several hundred of these F1 Brayford pairs with big calves on them available. I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on daily basis on Instagram, Casas Cattle _Rancher 3, or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information, CasasCattle.com, C-A-S-A-S, CasasCattle.com. We're the bull people.
I'm on the line with Stephen from D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's DD Texas Outfitters. Stephen, you've got a piece of equipment that's very important to hog producers you want to talk to us about today.
Yes, sir. So we are having a fire sale, Larry, on all of our 58SX hog scales from WW Paul.
What's the fire sale price?
$1,750.
Everybody, if you've got hogs, particularly you show hog boys, you need to get in there. These will make it work for you. Stephen, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Larry, you guys can reach me at 830-379-7340, extension 161.
That's Stephen from D&D Farm and Ranch, DD Texas Outfitters. We're on the line with Riley Rhodes from Live Oak Livestock, Three Rivers. Riley, how's our Monday sale shaping up?
That looks good, Larry. About like the last couple of weeks, probably around 20,000, 1,200 for tomorrow. Not as many cows. We haven't been running many cows the last couple of weeks, but probably less cows this week, maybe 100 or so. The rest of them be calves and yearlings. Got a real good set of Beefmaster calves there, a little over 100 of those. Some bull yearlings and some steers and some heifers. Got a couple sets of really good black steers there, kind of weighing 600 pounds. Another little set of Charlotte Cross. Got a couple sets of just crossbred cattle there. And cow-wise, like I said, we're short on them, but maybe 20 palpated cows and a handful of pairs. But looks like it'll be a good sale. Quality looks good. Somewhere between 1,000 and 1,200 for tomorrow.
Tell everybody how to contact you.
361-813-6650 is the cell. 361-786-2553 is the office. LiveOakLivestock.com is the web.
We appreciate it, Riley. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Larry.
Neighbor, I want to remind you about my friends, Stephen and Terry Lehman at Lehman Pipe and Cattle. They've got used sucker rod in 5/8, 3/4, 7/8, and 1 inch, and they've got used oil field pipe, the #1 structural, straight, no holes, splits, or heavy scale, 2 3/8, 2 7/8, 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 6 5/8, 7 5/8, 10 3/4, in 16 and 24 inch diameters. Also, from time to time, they see some #2 pipe available at a reduced price. Truckload discounts and delivery also available. They also have cattle guards. They make them from 10-foot wide to 30-foot wide, depending on the customer's needs and wants, with or without wings or cross gates. Also, the heavy-duty concrete beams to set them on. Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. Email them at lehmanpipe@gmail.com or call Stephen at 979-966-3447 or Terry at 979-820-8155. That's Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. We're on the line with Seth Crane from Union Commission, Hondo Livestock. Seth, how's the Monday sale shaping up?
Larry, it looks like we're going to have 350 again, something like that. Not too many cows this week. Probably got about 30 cows total. Going to palpate all somewhere around 15 cows in the morning, and we're going to have 4 or 5 pairs there to choose from. As far as calves and yearlings, pretty good mix on the cattle. Some pretty good calves there, and we got some Bremer Cross calves there and such. So ought to be a pretty good sale on a pretty good market. So looking forward to tomorrow. If anybody has any questions or needs anything, feel free to contact us, 830-741-8061, or look us up there on the web auction there on Facebook.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much, Seth.
You bet.
You know, I was looking on Facebook the other day and noticed it was a friend of mine's birthday. He is quite the craftsman. He loves to work with wood. He can build almost anything, and I needed a gift idea for him. So I thought about MG Building Materials, the perfect place to get gift cards. That's right. What better way than an MG gift card to get someone just the right thing if they like to construct stuff? Available in any denomination from $10 to $100, MG gift cards have no expiration date, nor do they incur a service fee. MG's cards can be redeemed at any of their 5 locations: San Antonio, Kerrville, Pleasanton, Corpus Christi, and Uvalde. So whether you need a power tool to build something, or some wood to build something, or some fencing, gosh, that'd be a great gift. MG Building Materials, mgbuildingmaterials.com. We are on the line with Gary Butler from Nixon Livestock. It's about 7:30 Sunday evening, looking toward a successful sale in Nixon Monday. Gary, what you got under the barn?
We got 1,250, Larry, and they're still coming. Good. I imagine we'll have 1,600 tomorrow, the way it looks. Got a lot of big bunches of calves. Got 100 and about 150 black ball-faced calves. Got about 100 of F1 Hereford Cross calves. I got about 70 Charolais calves. I got just a good bunch all-around calves, Larry.
Good. On the cow side, what do you got?
We got about 125 packer cows, probably. Most of them packer cows. We got a few cows to palpate. A lot of them don't need to be palpated, but they're going to palpate them anyways.
Right.
And then I got a few pairs, not very many, Larry.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you for Monday's sale.
You can get us here at the auction barn, 830-582-1561 or 62. Catch me on my mobile, 830-857-4330, Larry.
Thank you. Y'all have a good sale. We'll speak with you after.
Yes, sir.
Neighbor, I'd like to remind you about Josh McDaniel and Primo's Processing. Custom kill cattle, sheep, and goats, and wild game. The phone number 830-521-3337. Vacuum sealed, custom labeling available. Now, they have feed yard connections, they have grass-fed connections, and they can even get you bison. So even if you didn't have an animal you wanted processed, you could still purchase a half, a whole, or a quarter. They're open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday, closed on Sunday. Their location, 126 County Road 432, Hondo, Texas. Again, the phone number 830-521-3337. They have bookings available through the end of May into October. Call 830-521-3337 if you have cattle, sheep, goats, or wild game you need processed. That's Primo's Processing, Josh McDaniel, 830-521-3337. And remember, neighbor, feed yard and grass cattle connections available. Neighbor, let's take a look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle. Milo through Corpus Christi in August, D's plus 85, 11.11. Houston, D's plus 150, 12.27, and Progresso, $10. Yellow corn through Corpus in August, September plus 70, 608 and 3/4. Houston, September plus 45, 583 and 3/4, and Progresso, $12. Hard red winter wheat through Houston in August, September plus $1, 802. Number one beans through Houston in August, November less 30, 1260 and 3/4. Neighbor, we finally moved to cotton in Texas Friday, 520 bales. Went from 89.40 on the low side to 92.15 on the high side, so that 520 brought an average of $90.78. Neighbor, that's it for the best darn farm show in 100,000 square miles of the great state of Texas. No brag, just fact. I'm Larry Marble. We appreciate you listening to my program, and we hope you come back tomorrow. Same farm time, same farm channel.